Is reducing therapy sessions the same thing as stopping your medication when you start to feel better? So, what this person is talking about is a very common experience where people take mental health medications like an antidepressant. And when they start to feel better, they can sometimes go into this mindset of like, oh, like I'm better now, so I don't need the medication anymore. But the reason that they're feeling better is because the medication is working. And that is actually an indicator that we want to keep taking our medication. So, when it comes to reducing therapy sessions, the way that we can think about this is if therapy is the medicine, when you are appropriately reducing therapy sessions, it's not that you are quitting the medication, it's that you have found the medication in other areas of your life. So, an example of this is emotional vulnerability and intimacy. Let's say that somebody was going to therapy because they struggled to open up to people and to take up space and to ask for help. But through going to therapy, they have learned how to ask for help, they've learned how to open up, and now they are finding that they are doing that more often in their life and they have more support in their life as a result of that. And so, having emotional intimacy, vulnerability, and people of support is the medicine. And now that they have it outside of the therapy space, it makes sense to reduce the amount of time they go to therapy because they're getting the medication somewhere else. And to be clear, this doesn't mean that someone has to quit therapy altogether. Ultimately, the client has the choice to engage in therapy. A lot of people end up doing maintenance therapy. So even though they are getting support in other places or they are able to access their coping skills more easily than before they started therapy, they might still come to therapy once a month, once every 2 months, once every 6 months, just to maintain the progress that they have made and sort of like a checkup, like you would go to a checkup with your doctor just to make sure that everything is, working as it should be. And if there's anything that needs to be reinforced or reassessed, that we can check in on that. And also, again, people have a choice if they want to engage in therapy or not. So in the role play that I did, I gave an example where it made sense for somebody to reduce therapy sessions based on the progress that they were making. And I absolutely have conversations with clients who are like, okay, I think I'm ready to reduce. And I have to have an honest dialogue with them about, I totally respect that and this is your choice. And also, here are the things that I'm seeing that reducing therapy right now doesn't really make sense and is not going to support you in achieving your goals. You still have the choice, and it is my ethical obligation to give you my honest assessment of what's going on here.